yes, everyone's buying now into the narrative that, oh, they're going to get the ETF, but what if it gets denied? I mean, what if it doesn't happen this year?
Wait a minute, everyone. We all agree that the crypto market never sleeps, but with countless newsletters out there, how do you choose the best one for you? Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge.
Let's join Gareth in this video about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and more.
All right, let's get right into it here. What do we have here, guys? So we have the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin has consolidated after breaking out. It is unconfirmed, so just please understand that when something's unconfirmed, it basically means that, yes, it's still net bullish, that it's above the level, but it's not as firm. The line that it's broken is not as firm. It hasn't essentially been like this would be a wood panel that you're standing on versus a cement floor. Once it's confirmed, it becomes a cement floor. It's really much harder to break to the downside. So again, it is a net positive still. I still am a bull in terms of my belief that we're probably still going on higher. But like I said yesterday, if by chance we start having daily closes back below this line, then you start to get a little concerned. As of now, there's no concern. I still think generally you're headed back to 74,000 on Bitcoin unless something crazy happens. Ethereum's making a move as well. Oh man, I was hoping this would get to 4,000 today. I was looking to short it if it pierced 4,000. And remember, I'm a trader, guys, so I have nothing against Ethereum. It's just like, you know, when you see a vertical move that goes straight into double top, that's the angle. You can see earlier, just when I was just literally starting this game plan, this was above 3,900. It's already collapsed back in. In fact, I just want to take a quick look at the intraday chart. Yeah, look at that. I mean, literally since we started, look at that drop on Ethereum. So, and this is the kicker, is it's too bad it didn't get up there because I would have liked to have put that out as a trade alert in Smart Money Crypto. But either way, it's a great pullback, and you have to be careful here because I warned you guys about this earlier, is that yes, everyone's buying now into the narrative that, oh, they're going to get the ETF, but what if it gets denied? I mean, what if it doesn't happen this year? That's a lot of upside for something that, again, could be a false flag or a false rumor. So in any case, I still am a believer that eventually you'll get an ETF on Ethereum, but I'm not convinced that Gensler is going to just roll over and play dead, essentially. Like, I just don't believe that he's totally throwing in the towel on his fight against the crypto market. So we'll see. But either way, keeping an eye on this double top at 4,000 to 4,100 would be resistance. In terms of support, any pullback back in here is just massive support now as it's confirmed above. This would be a multi-layer cement floor right there.
Market analyst Michael Van de Poppy predicts Ethereum, ETH, will surpass its previous peak as Bitcoin, BTC, enters uncharted territory. The imminent launch of spot ETF products on Ethereum in the United States is expected to boost altcoin performance, potentially reducing Bitcoin's dominance. Solana's SOL price jumped over 4.8% in 24 hours, reaching around $173 on May 29. Factors driving this surge include a governance vote favoring Solana validators and strong performance in Solana-based memecoins. Bitcoin maintains stability near the upper boundary of its descending range, signaling a buildup of strength before potential upward movement. Despite market attempts to sway prices, volatility remains low, with major coins seeing modest fluctuations.
Gold is interesting. So this is finally some interesting stuff on gold. The reason why gold, got to bring it up. There we go. The reason why I'm paying close attention to gold is because we got the down day yesterday. Today, look at how we're testing this trend line, right? So we have a trend line here going right through these lows, and we tested it today. Now, as of now, it's holding, which is net positive for gold. But again, just like with Bitcoin, if it breaks back below that level, if you start having daily closes below this upsloping trend line, it makes the chart vulnerable to retesting this low. And then if you retest that low, then you have to start saying, okay, well, it should bounce here. But if it doesn't, then you start heading back to 2,200. And believe it or not, as much as a bull as I am on gold itself, I still think that I almost feel like people are too complacent on gold, just thinking, oh, it's just going to keep ripping higher to 2,500 and so on and so forth. And I almost think it needs a shakeout. And I'm hopeful of that because I'd like to buy more, frankly, if it could come down to that 2,200 or lower level. Silver, kind of the same deal here. Remember, it confirmed above the $30 level. We got very close to retracing to 30 today, but bouncing a little bit. But this $30 level is a big, big level. I'm going to be watching that and potentially even nibbling a little if it pierces 30 on a quick dip at some point on the charts. And then just quickly, guys, we'll look at oil. Oil, the bear flag looks like it is breaking down, even though we're getting a bounce now. I think this is probably now starting to be in play. I still think oil goes lower based on the chart, even with a little bit of a bounce today, and we'll keep an eye on that. And lastly, natural gas, guys, which has just been incredible, like literally incredible. Let me go to the daily chart here on this natural gas play. So we know we had the 618. We then actually, let me just draw some trend lines in here, and you guys can watch the screen behind me. But basically, we got the 618 there. Then we had gap fill here, and then we have double top right in this range here. So this is, again, just massive area of resistance. But honestly, it's been an amazing run on natural gas. It really has been. So again, just going over the levels here, guys, very clearly, here was your 618. It's pushed through that. We have that one pullback candle there. Gap fill was right here. That was gap fill right there. And then double top is this point right up here, which we're just about at right now. And again, I'm still in the camp that you will see some sort of pullback on this, much like we saw on copper. And just to show you guys on copper what ended up happening here, yesterday you had a big move down on copper. It's getting a small bounce, but copper went up to a double top. And then you had this massive red candle yesterday getting a small bounce today, which is pretty normal. People are so conditioned about upside, they'll buy that dip. Usually what will end up happening here is you'll go sideways, make that bear flag, and then the next dip down. And I do think copper is actually going to come back in here. But either way, I mean, the commodity area is certainly interesting to say the least.
U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETF, saw another day of inflows on Tuesday, marking the 11th consecutive day of gains. Despite reports suggesting BlackRock's IBIT holds more Bitcoin than Grayscale's GBTC, IBIT's official website shows the fund still needs 322.28 BTC to surpass GBTC. While the web portal was updated on May 28, there may be a discrepancy with the official numbers. May has emerged as a notable month for sleeping Bitcoin transactions, with a long dormant address inactive for 10 years and 6 months, awakening on May 28 to move 145.89 BTC, valued at $9.8 million. Sebastian Serrano, CEO of Ripio, one of the largest exchanges in LATAM, stated that Brazilian companies were already harnessing cryptocurrency to pay their Chinese suppliers. In an interview, Serrano asserted that LATAM countries harnessed crypto in different ways, and that Argentine companies are using cryptocurrency to protect from crippling inflation numbers. According to the latest statistics, U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETF, experienced 10 consecutive days of positive inflows. Notably, during a third of those days, Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, faced outflows and neutral activity. Conversely, BlackRock's IBIT saw inflows on most of the 10 trading days. Riot Platforms has announced a proposal to acquire Bitfarms to create the world's largest publicly listed Bitcoin miner. This offer includes cash and Riot stock, representing a 24% premium. Despite the initial rejection from Bitfarms' board, the proposal will be directly presented to shareholders. Riot asserts that the acquisition will establish a vertically integrated, geographically diversified operation with robust financial backing for growth plans.
If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.